everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my passport makeup routine for you guys. This is our final product, by the way. As you can see, I do already have my passport, but years and years ago when I first got my passport, they put the wrong birthday on it. I have never gone out of the country, so I never really needed to get it fixed. Don't know how they somehow messed up my passport, but they did. And basically they made me a year younger. They said my birthday was in 2002. And it is not, it is 2001. So I need to get it fixed because I am planning a trip to Italy. I actually already have my flights booked and ready to go for Italy, which will be next beginning of summer, and I'm really, really excited for it. It will be my first time ever going out of the country, and I am a little nervous, but very excited. Since I'm gonna be getting a new passport photo, I thought, why not record my makeup routine? I know it's been a huge trend all over TikTok and social media for girls to be doing their makeup tutorial for passport makeup. But today I'm gonna put my own little spin on it and do my own tutorial, and basically it'll just be my normal makeup routine, but just enhanced a little bit. Because typically I do not wear this much makeup. But I'm not gonna head over and go get my photo, but stay tuned for my makeup tutorial. Also, side note, if this video gets 200 likes, I will expose my old passport photo. It's really bad. Before I get into the makeup, I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare prep and show you what I use, and then I'm gonna get into my makeup routine for my passport, just because it'll be a little bit different compared to what I would typically do, since when you take a passport photo, it washes out your face. Anyways, getting into some skincare prep, these are the 3 products I'm gonna use just to kind of prep my skin before I put some makeup on. I feel like I always end up using way too much of the Rhode glazing milk, so I just rub it into my arms and in my legs, just wherever else I want to rub it into, down my neck. I actually got this for the first time recently and I've been loving it, so I use this every time before I do my makeup. Next up, I'm just going to use these 2 serums, just a little bit of both of them, and this one's Purito. It's actually a Korean skincare company, and this kind of helps soothe your skin, any redness that you might have, which I definitely get a lot of redness sometimes. So I use this one, and then this one is the Vino Perfect by Kodali. This serum basically acts as like a vitamin C serum, so it definitely brightens up your face. Anytime I bump this table, that light changes to a different color. And I don't want it on a different color. I want it on the white color. There we go. I have to like set everything down very carefully or else it'll change a different color. Next up, going in with a little bit of the Purito. Again, this will just help with like any redness that I might have. Don't want to be red for the passport photo. Well, I guess I'm going to be putting on blush, so maybe that defeats the purpose of this serum. It's very soothing, so I like it. Also, I think the passport photo is in black and white. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my old passport, but I thought the passport was in color, so I don't know. Can't remember, but we'll see. Okay, right here I got all my makeup. This was actually a little PR box from YSL, and it's perfect because it has a little mirror. And I was able to put all my makeup in here. So I thought this little PR box would be perfect for doing my makeup, since I'm not gonna be in front of a mirror in my bathroom. I'm gonna be in front of you guys with my camera. Starting off with some primer, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This will be perfect because it is, again, gonna be for my passport photo. Just gonna do a little bit of this. This is just gonna like smooth any pores that you might be able to see. So I just feel like around the nose area and like in my T-zone and on my chin. This is like gonna be the best area for this. And also, side note, I'm not gonna be wearing this for my passport photo. I don't know what you're supposed to wear for a passport photo, but I'm gonna wear probably just either a navy blue t-shirt or just a plain black t-shirt, kind of like this. But I don't think you're really supposed to wear gray or any lighter colors. I've never been out of the country before, and I booked my first international flight, and I'm so excited. I booked my flight to Italy, so I'll be flying from Miami to Rome, and then going all over through the southern part of Italy, and then flying over to an island called Sardinia, which is off the coast of Italy. I don't really know what to expect with going outside the country for the first time, so if you have any tips, definitely leave them down below for me, because I will need all the information that I can get for going out of the country. Next up, I'm going in with the Face Glaze Bronzer and the Face Glaze Highlighting Gel Cream. The gel cream is just gonna go underneath my eyes right here before I put concealer on, and then this will just kind of bring some warmth back into my face, since my face does not tan, all right? I always have SPF on my face, so hence as to why my face typically is not tan. I'm gonna rub that in. I'm gonna go in with more bronzer later as well, so I'm not gonna use like an excessive amount of this stuff. And then I'm gonna go in with the Face Glaze Highlighting Gel. I actually sometimes use this stuff when I'm like doing my no makeup days because it's so easy to use and I just feel like it stays on really well. And again, it just brightens you up. So on days where I don't wear makeup, I literally just put this underneath my eyes and I feel like it kind of almost acts as concealer. Also, I'm gonna look in my mirror so I can actually make sure I am doing this properly. I don't know how often you're supposed to take a passport photo, but I think it's like every 10 years. Again, I could be wrong, but I thought it was almost every 10 years. And I guess you can get a new one like whenever you want, but I probably will not plan to get another one for another like 10 years or however long. So I need to put some effort into this one. Next up, I'm gonna go in with some BB cream. I'm just gonna shake it up. I've used this stuff since the first time I ever started wearing makeup, and this is literally the only thing I've ever used. And it does have SPF 30 in it, so can't go wrong with that. And this is in the shade Medium Sheer Tint. And actually, before I do this, I'm gonna go in with the contour wand and just contour around right here. So then when I put the BB cream on, that'll go over it. I actually very rarely ever use this stuff just because I don't really wear contour, but I'm just gonna do like a little bit right there. Same on this side. Just try to like contour my cheek area. And then I'm also gonna go around my nose. It looks a little bit funny. And then also up here. And then we'll go down there too. Also for this video, I'm not going off any specific makeup routine or following anything. I'm more so just doing my own makeup that I would do if I'm going to like an event or a wedding or anything of the sort. Because on a day-to-day basis, I don't really wear that much makeup. I'll wear the bare minimum if I need to or want to. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. And I'm more so gonna focus on putting the BB cream down in this area since I am still gonna go in with concealer next. And then this is going on top of that bronzer. And then also for my hair, I kind of just have these waves that were in my hair from yesterday. So I think if anything, I'm gonna touch them up or I'm just gonna leave them because I think for the passport photo, you're supposed to have your hair behind your ears. So I don't know if there's really any point in touching up the curls. Plus when I'm traveling, I very rarely ever have my hair curled, and I think you're still supposed to look like your typical self in your passport photo. I saw this video of this girl, she basically almost couldn't get into the country that she was going in because she didn't look like her passport photo. Because in her passport photo, she was wearing an insane amount of makeup and just didn't look like her normal self. And I think in her photo, she had bangs too. So yeah, if you end up following this makeup routine, you're still gonna look like you, but enhanced, you know? Because we don't want to be washed out in our passport photo. At least I don't want to be. So my last photo, oh my God. Again, I mentioned at the beginning of the video, that picture was so bad and you guys are not gonna be seeing it. I know you guys wanna see it, but you're not gonna be seeing it. And now I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 concealer, and this is in the shade DTLA. And this is one of my lighter concealers that I have because I know my typical one is a little bit tanner, but I'm not gonna be using the tan one today. I'm gonna be using the very white one that I have. And I'm just gonna go in and really brighten up my under eyes, my T-zone, and around my nose a little bit. I also have a little bit of a breakout right there, if you can even see. So I'm also gonna go in and put this on there. Alrighty, we got the concealer. I'm gonna now just blend everything out. I also put a little bit around like my mouth area and around my nose. This will just brighten everything back up now. When I was younger, before I even knew how to do makeup properly, I used to take a beauty blender and I would like rub it and I would just smear everything. Now I have evolved and I know how to apply makeup for the most part. Ever since I moved to Florida, it's so hard to wear your makeup outside because your makeup will just be sweating off. There we go, and we are all blended for our concealer. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some setting spray on. I'm gonna go through and just spray this. Just to let all the creams that I put on my face, or all the wet stuff that I put on my face already. I guess the concealer, the BB cream, everything like that. This has also been my go-to setting spray for the longest time. It's the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. But there is another setting spray that I really want to try. I think it's by Patrick Ta. Okay, it's the One Size by Patrick Star setting spray. And then it looks like this. I thought it was Patrick Star. So that'll probably be my next setting spray that I end up trying. But this one's been a holy grail, a go-to for the past few years. Now I'm gonna get into doing my eyebrows. I typically don't do too much with it. I just kind of shape them out and brush them up. And then I use the Patrick Ta eyebrow gel. Anyways, now I'm just gonna go through and shape my eyebrows, brush them up, and then I take the brow microfilling pen in the shade Deep Brown. I've gone back and forth with getting the deep brown shade and the medium brown shade, and I feel like with the deep brown one, it lasts longer, but I don't know. Yeah, this is the tip of the brush. You can see. But yeah, I go through and I shape them a little bit because my eyebrows are not twins. I gotta shape them to make them look like sisters. Also, I got a hate comment on my TikTok one time, and it was something about my eyebrows, and I can't even remember what the comment said. And it was actually on a like brand deal video, and they commented something really mean about my eyebrows, and I was offended. It was like a skincare brand deal video, so obviously I'm wearing no makeup, and they just had to go out there and be rude. I think her comment was just about how messed up my eyebrows are, and if I'm being honest, like, I don't have the greatest eyebrows, but also for me not doing anything to my eyebrows, I don't microblade them, I don't needle them, or I don't wax them or anything like that. Like, I feel like they look okay for just being natural brows with a little bit of plucking here and there. So yeah, if you left that comment and you're watching this video, be nicer. Also, the way I'm sitting is making my foot feel like it's falling asleep. And then again, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush them up. I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy with them or not. I feel like they just look very normal and whatever. All right, I think we're good for the brows, and I'm also not gonna set them just yet with the eyebrow gel because I'm gonna now go in with some powder just to set everything and let stuff bake, I think is what it's called. I haven't baked my makeup in so long. I used to do it all the time, probably in like 2021, but then I stopped doing it for some reason just because, I don't know, probably got lazy with it. But I think when you bake, you're gonna bake the side of your nose, so like here and on the other side, like that. And then you're gonna bake right here and just do a line. And then I think it's just supposed to help contour your face a little bit. It'll look a little funny, a little silly, but it somehow works. And then I'm gonna also go ahead and set underneath my eyes. And for underneath my eyes, I'm just gonna use a little bit because I don't want it to look super cakey. And then when I set, I'm gonna also bring it up my eye right there. And then I'm gonna also do my forehead. And then I kind of blended out the powder that was on my nose. I'm not gonna blend out these ones just yet. There's so much powder in this lid. Oh, I also didn't say what powder this is. I typically get it from either Amazon or from CVS. It's by the brand Airspun, and it's just loose face powder. Looks like that. Almost like sunscreen, but like banana boat sunscreen. That's what it reminds me of. And again, I've been using this powder for so long. It's been a staple, and it's also super cheap, and this container lasts me for probably a year, if not longer. It lasts quite a while. Next up, I'm gonna go in with the YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze, and this is in the shade, I don't know what shade it's in. This is what the back looks like. 02? Is that the shade? I don't know. Just their bronzing powder. I've been using this bronzer for quite a while. For some reason, I'm only using it on this side, so I need to get better with just like doing it in the middle, but I always just do it on the side. And then I'm gonna take this and put it right above where I put that contour line. And then I'm just gonna like do little circles and blend that out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So not gonna go too overboard, but just to give me some color back in my face. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up here around my temple zone. Your hair is gonna be tied back in this passport photo, so having it up here will definitely help. And then I think we're all good with that. Besides doing one more thing, actually. I do like to take a little bit of bronzer and go underneath my eye right here just to bring some warmth underneath my eyes. So I take a little brush like this and I put it underneath my eye. And then I like to take it into the corner right here and blend it outward like that too. And then blend. And I'll take the excess and just go over my eyelid again. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this eye. And you could definitely see the difference. And then with the bronzer and the same brush, I'm gonna go around and contour my nose just a little bit. I've always been really bad at contouring my nose, and I never really know what to do with it. I typically never do nose contour, but I swear the few times I have done it have been for photo shoots. And I think I posted on TikTok, it was a video of me showing myself in like 2018 when I was like 17 years old, and then a photo from recently. And there was someone that commented saying that I got it. They were like, girl, you literally got a nose job. And I'm like, girl, I literally did not, but go off. I don't know. I feel like if you put a lot of nose contour on, then it definitely can make your nose look snatched. I'm not doing too much with it today. And then I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and just fluff out and like blend the sides of my nose. And then I'm also gonna take it and blend this out. And then all done with that. I feel like with the products that I use, it gives me such just like a nice base to then go ahead and put anything extra on. Before I go ahead and set everything again, I'm gonna go in with the Make Me Blush YSL. Shoot, I don't even remember what the shade is called. I think it's Peachy Nude. Peachy Nude, and it says 37 on the bottom. I think I do one right there and one right there. This blush is pretty pigmented, so I'm not gonna go too crazy on it because you can always build with blush. You can add more as you go, and if you want later. And then I also like to blend it up my temple area right here, so I'm gonna do that now. But again, I literally just barely blended that and it's already super pigmented. And then I also like to blend it out to the side of my nose. And then on the other side, YSL sent me these blushes recently, and that's the only reason why I've been wearing blush at all. Literally the only blush that I've ever worn is blush that gets sent to me from makeup brands. And this one's been my favorite so far. And then this is our base. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with some setting spray now. Now that I finished the base of my makeup, I'm gonna now go in and do my eyes. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to do a little bit of an eyeliner, just like a little wing. And then before I do that, I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta and just like set my eyebrows. There's the brush for that. And then we're all good with that. All the products that I used today will be linked in the description under Passport Photo Makeup or just makeup I use. I'll probably just put them all under makeup I use. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my eyelash curler. I feel like whenever I see videos of girls curling their eyelashes, it always looks so weird. And then I'm just gonna squeeze it, and I'm gonna hold and then let go. And I'm gonna take my spoolie again and just brush through them like that. I feel like the difference between having my eyelashes uncurled and curled is crazy. I swear some days I will literally just put Aquaphor on my eyelashes and call it a day. All right, now that both sides are curled, I'm gonna go in with some dark brown eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do a little wing on both eyes. And then this is the Stila eyeliner in the shade Vivid Smoky Quartz. This has been my go-to for quite a while now, and perfect for just giving a little bit of a wing. And then there's the first side, and then I'm gonna also clean it up with a Q-tip. Okay, and then I'm gonna do it again on this side. Okay, and then there we go, and I'm gonna go grab a Q-tip and clean it up real quick. Now that I just cleaned it up with a Q-tip, I'm gonna go ahead and use my mascara, and this has been my favorite mascara for quite a while now. I used to use the L'Oreal telescopic mascara, and that's a great mascara, do not get me wrong, but I switched to using tubing mascara. If you don't know what tubing mascara is, basically you don't use any makeup remover with it. I'm sure you probably could, but all you have to do is use water to remove it, and it comes off in like little tubes. So what I do is I'll like take water on my hand and I'll like push my eyelashes down like that, and the mascara literally just comes right off. And it's so convenient. It's not irritating to my eyes. Whereas before, when I used the telescopic mascara, I would literally be using a makeup wipe and like rubbing my eye, and then I would wake up the next morning and I would still have mascara on somehow. The first step is the white primer that goes onto your eyelashes, and then you do the next step, which is the actual mascara. And I don't put this at the root of my eyelash. I kind of just put it on the mids to the ends. And then I also do one eye at a time so that the product does not dry up. And then I take the next step, which is just the black mascara, and I put it over the white primer. And then any mascara that you get on your eyelid, don't worry about it because you'll just take a spoolie in the end and scrape it off. And then I think this side is pretty much done, before and after. It's so hard to do stuff on the left side of my eye. And then there's primer, and now mascara. There it is. We'll also go ahead and clean up around the eye as well once that finishes drying. And then I'm gonna also actually avoid putting mascara on my lower lashes just because I don't want it to make my eyes look really dark. But I'm gonna also then go ahead and use this eyeliner. It's by the brand Surat, and they actually have two little sides to it. So here's the little nude eyeliner tip. And then if you open this part up, you get some shimmer. Lower lash line right there. Now that the mascara is dry, I'm gonna go in with a spoolie and just scrape off any excess mascara that might be on my eyelid. And now I'm just gonna do my lip combo, which is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade Nude. I probably should have sharpened these, but oh well. I'm also gonna slightly overline my lips because then when I put lip gloss on, it'll all come together. For the Charlotte Tilbury one, I'm just gonna go more so on my Cupid's bow and on my lower lip right here. And then I'm gonna also top it off with the Ilia Lip Balm, and this one's in the shade Lullaby. And for this one, I'm just gonna like dab it on my lips. And then that is our finished lip combo, but I'm gonna also bring the Rhode Peptide Lip Tint with me to take my passport photo because I'm gonna put this on before I take the photo probably. I just touched up my hair and I'm gonna go ahead and take a wide comb and brush it out. I really just focused on curling the bottoms of my hair, but again, it's gonna literally all be tucked behind my ears. So let me see how that will look. If I go ahead and tuck my hair behind my ears, is it gonna look like that? I feel like if I had to take the photo like that, I'd be probably fine with it. Anyways, that is the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my passport makeup tutorial, and I really hope that this passport photo turns out at least somewhat okay. If you're a brand on my channel, make sure you guys head down, go subscribe, turn on the post notification bell if you want to be notified anytime I post a brand new video. I hope you all enjoyed one of my first makeup routine videos. I've done very few in the past. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys head down and give it a like. All of my social medias will be linked in the description along with my Twitch where I stream every single day, so you guys can come on over there and hang out and chat live with me. I hope you'll have an amazing night, day, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video.